everybody, I'm here to do the reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We'll be pulling one card from the Fairy Tarot deck here to get the overall energy of the reading, and then I'm going to continue with the Light Seers Tarot deck for the rest of the reading. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope that you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. And let's hope that this message this time is way more positive than what the last couple readings have been for you guys, okay? So hopefully you guys are in a much better frame of mind, but we'll see. All right, so we're just going to jump right into this. Again, this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we are going to go ahead and get the overall energy of the reading. So we have the Nine of Spring, which is the Nine of Wands in the regular tarot deck. So the Nine of Wands, this is the card where, you know, hanging in there, not giving up. You guys have been through a lot, which we know that a lot of you have been. On the card, it says, protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So we're hoping that no more challenges are coming for you guys, but I see this as, you know, more of a not giving up on something, hanging in there, fighting, standing up and fighting for what it is you believe, what it, you know, for something, a situation, a person, whatever the case may be. Definitely been through a lot, though. They called the Nine of Wands in the traditional tarot the Wounded Warrior. A lot of people refer to it as that, and that's just because no matter what he's fighting. That Nine of Wands guy, he is fighting. He is not giving up. He's hanging in there, you know. But you guys have been through it, and you guys have been through a lot, I feel. Let's get the rest of the cards out and see what messages that we have for you guys. All right, so we have, oh boy. Okay, so we have the Lovers, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. You know, I see this Lovers card as making a decision here, making a choice to move on from pain, from heartbreak, from whatever it is that you guys have been dealing with. And the Nine of Wands here, I feel as the overall energy is, with the Chariot, great change is coming. And I think you guys are to the point of, you know what, I'm going to get through this. I feel like that is what the energy of the Nine of Wands is for this reading. I'm going to get through this. Nothing's going to stop me. I know what I need to do. And no matter what, I'm going to make the conscious choice here to let this pain go, to heal, you know, to heal from this, to move forward with my life, not let whatever it is I've been going through hold me back, you know, not staying in this energy. I feel like you guys are not, you're determined that you are not going to stay in this energy any longer. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is my favorite card. This is my favorite card in this deck. I love this card. She's just sitting there like nothing can touch her. She's just like, you know what? I'm fine. I am fine. And I feel like that's what, I feel like that's what is coming in. I feel like that there's going to be, with this Chariot, some type of great change here, okay? And I feel like, you know, no matter what, with this Queen of Pentacles, you're going to protect yourself, you're going to nurture yourself, you're going to take care of yourself. And I feel like you guys are stepping into this energy, will be stepping into this energy here. And with the Six of Pentacles and Two of Wands, I see this as, with it's under the Chariot, this Two of Wands is making the choice, knowing that there are two choices that you can take. Also with the Lover's card, a choice. Knowing that there are two paths. Which path are you going to go down, Pisces? You're going to go down the one you've been, and stay on this path? Or are you going to choose the other path of change here? Great change, letting this go, trying to heal and move forward from whatever this heartbreak was, okay? So let's see, what is this Lover's card, Spirit? I saw a card, where'd it go? We have the Moon. So with the card, the Moon here, it's about illumination, and I feel like with that, and it's also about intuition as well. And I feel like with this clarifying the Lover's card, I see this Lover's card as more making a conscious choice, trying to follow your intuition, knowing it is time to come out of this darkness, knowing that it is time to come out of this pain, to heal yourself so that you can move forward. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, protect yourself, okay? And the Six of Pentacles, it's about, giving and taking, equal give and take. But I'm seeing this more, I feel like this is more of, again, along with this Queen of Pentacles energy, taking care of you, giving back to yourself. Because I feel like you've been giving and giving to a situation, with the past readings here, whatever that painful situation, the heartbreak, you've been feeding into that, I feel. And you've been feeding it, and you've been staying in this energy of just utter pain, just utter heartbreak. And now you're deciding, you know what, I need to get out of this. I need to heal from this. I need to fight. Nine of Wands, I need to fight to get out of this. And I'm going to, because change is coming. Change is on its way. Three of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands. Defending yourself, setting boundaries. And I feel like this is not necessarily towards the other person that caused this. I feel like this is about you needing to set boundaries for yourself, knowing, enough is enough. I've wallowed in this. I've suffered in this pain. I have suffered with this heartbreak longer than I want to, longer than I meant to. And then it's time now to move, to go forth, to go forward. And I feel like you're setting boundaries for yourself. You're putting your own restrictions into place because you really are not. You're making the choice here. You are making a conscious choice to pull yourself up from this and get out of this. You're fighting hard. And that's, with this Nine of Wands being the overall energy, you've been through hell, guys. Some of you, for the Pisces I'm reading for, you guys have been through hell. And you are sitting here, you're making the conscious choice to say, I'm pulling myself out of this pain. And I'm going on a new journey here. I'm going on a new path. I'm going to go down the path of healing, the path of, of nurturing and caring for me and giving back to me. Because I feel like whatever the situation you guys were in, I feel like it took a lot from you. I feel like it may have been one-sided. It may have just been you give, and somebody take. All I know is that there was crushing pain, crushing pain with you guys. With the last, that reading a couple weeks ago was just, that was a very intense reading for me, even to get through it. But I feel like here it is. Here's the pivotal moment. It's coming. It is coming in. If it hasn't begun yet, it is. It's going to very, very soon. And you're going to wake up and you're going to realize, what am I doing here? Why am I sitting here suffering in this? I don't have to be, you know. And I'm not saying that stuff like that happens overnight, guys. I'm not saying that at all. But making that mental decision, making that choice, the conscious choice to say, I'm not going to let this define me. I am not going to sit here and wallow in this pain anymore. I'm going to move forward. I know I can do this. I'm going to. What is this chariot? And I feel like this chariot too is bringing in healing. It's going to also bring healing here. This change, whatever this great change is, I feel like that has to do with healing, moving forward, getting out of or moving away from this. And again, this doesn't happen overnight. This is something that you guys are going to have to really fight to do, because heartbreak and this utter pain, this utter heartbreak, it's hard. And I get it. But you get up every day and you look yourself in that mirror and you tell yourself, you know what? I can do this. I am stronger than this pain. The Ace of Cups. This is all about loving yourself. Okay, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. That's what this Ace of Cups is. Loving you, recognizing your worth here, loving yourself. Once you start to do that, you're going to see things move. You're going to see this change really come in, the healing really come in. But you guys have to love yourself. You have to pamper yourself. You have to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, protect yourself, you know? And that's what this Queen of Pentacles is all about. And I feel like somebody has depleted your cup so much that you need to fill your cup back up. But you need to do that with self-love and self-care. And again, once you start to do that, once you lay down the boundary for yourself and say, you know, I'm not doing that, I'm not going back to this, I'm not wallowing. I keep hearing wallowing. I'm not wallowing in this anymore. I am going to make the choice here to fight for my self-care, to fight for my sanity. And once you guys do, that chariot's going to come in, it's going to sweep you away, and it's, you know, you're going to be on your way to healing, to love, you know, to change, to getting out of this stuff. So with the Queen of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is about intuition, which so is the Moon here. But I feel like in this instance, this High Priestess, I feel like this is your spirit, guys. I feel like this is spirit, and I feel like spirit has got your back. And that is the message. They want you to know that you are protected. They are there for you. And I know sometimes we can be in such a place of pain and misery and heartbreak that we feel like we're all alone. We've been abandoned by, you know, our spirit guides or God or, you know, whatever your higher power is. You just feel very alone. But I feel like spirit is saying, you're not alone. Reach out to me. Call on me. Find your strength in me. And then I will help you find your strength in yourself, okay? So they're there for you. They are there. Whether you believe they are or whether you think they are or not, they are there. I feel like, see, I'm getting emotional already. I feel like this is them they want you to know. Spirit wants you to know they're there. They are not going to leave you. You're not alone in this. Even though you may think you are, you're not. You're not. Please reach out to them. Talk to them. Six of Pentacles. We have Judgment. And again, I feel that's good karma. You've got good karma. Karma's coming back on you. Karma might be coming to the person that did this, the person involved, okay? Because I just got that. But I feel like this is your rebirth. You're going to be, this is your rebirth. You're going to walk through it. You're going to go through this threshold. You're going to walk. It all begins with you making this decision to do so. It all begins with making the decision and deciding, hey, I need to love myself. I'm going to fill up my own cup. I don't need anybody to do this. I can do this. I love myself. I am a great person. You know, you know, and a lot of the times we all have been there at some point, and if you haven't, then hey, kudos to you. You're wonderful. But most of us have been in a situation where we we look at ourselves and we derive our self-worth from what the opinions of other people. You know, oh, they broke up with me, or they divorced me. I must be awful. Why didn't they? Am I not enough? I'm not enough. You know, and we tell ourselves all these horrible things. And I feel like Spirit is saying, stop doing that. If you've been doing that, don't do that. You are a good person, okay? It just wasn't, it didn't work out. And sometimes, sadly, in life, that is what happens. But you have to know your self-worth. You need to love yourself because Spirit loves you. And they want you to get through this. They want you to invest back into yourself here because you deserve it. You know, it's time for your rebirth, Pisces. It's time to get through this and to get out of this pain and this heartbreak and this negative emotions and these feelings, okay? The Three of Cups just flew out. I wasn't ready for it, but we'll take it. So I feel like this is, hey, you know, get out there. Call up your friends. Call up your guy friend. Call up your girlfriends. Call up, you know, a relative, family, sisters, brothers, you know, whatever. Call up, have fun. I know that's hard, okay? But get out and about, you know. Somebody's sitting on their front porch with their sister drinking wine. Okay, so sit on your front porch with your sister and drink some wine if you can. You know, get out. Just get out of the house. Even if you're not going anywhere, going outside, sitting on that front porch, having yourself one glass of wine. We don't want to drown anything in any alcohol or anything like that because that'll make it work. Or have a glass of soda or have, you know, whatever, a glass of water, whatever. And just let the sunlight, just look at, you know, let the sunlight touch you and look at your surroundings. And if you have plants, I see roses, you have roses, look at the roses blooming or the flowers blooming or whatever, and just know that this too shall pass, okay? And you're going to be okay. As long as you make the choice here, the outcome's great. You're going to be okay. Okay? Spirit has got you, Pisces. Whether you believe it or not, I'm telling you, Spirit has got your back. What is this Two of Wands, Spirit? The Two of Wands. So, with the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords clarifying the Two of Wands. What are you going to do? Which path are you going to go down? Are you going to stay in this horrible pain? Or are you going to choose to move forward? Which one are you going to choose? And for some of you, that might be very difficult right now. Or you're very conflicted. But I see with this clarifying the Two of Wands, I feel like you're going to make the choice. You're finally going to be able, because I don't feel like you could before. There was a conflict. And now you're going to make a head over heart decision, and you're going to choose the other path, the path with this Chariot, to move ahead, to let this go. You know, it's a process. It's going to take a while. You're not going to wake up one day. Some of you might, but you're not, most of you are not going to wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm over it. It doesn't work that way. It is a process, but it's getting the process started. And I feel like with this message to the Pisces people that I'm reading for, this has been the most difficult thing, is to actually start the process, making the decision and the choice to say, I'm not going to dwell in this anymore. I am not going to let this determine me. I am not, or determine who I am. I'm not going to let this define me. You know, I'm going to pick myself up, and I am going to start loving me. I'm going to protect me. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to give back to me, okay? And before, you couldn't make that decision. And I think that may have even popped up in one of your readings before, but I know there was a conflict with you couldn't make it. You couldn't make it, or you refused to make it. You just stayed where you were. And now, you know, once you make this, the first step starts with you. And once you decide, I am not going to do this anymore, it's all going to just go. It's going to go. it'll just flow. But you have to make that decision. And I feel like that's what this is saying, is that you're going to make it. And you're going to go. You're going to choose to move forward. You're not going to sit and let this hold you back anymore. You're going to do everything in your power that you can to move, to let this go. You're going to heal. You're going to heal. And the healing process takes a while. But I feel like you're finally going to come to that realization to where it's time. It's time to make that choice. And you're going to do it. And you're going to be okay. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonates. If it didn't, it wasn't your story, go check out the videos for the other signs in your chart. Sorry that I'm like a couple days late with getting your alls out, but it was a very, very busy weekend. I worked all weekend and everything else. So anyway, but here it is. So have a fabulous rest of your all day, and I will talk to you guys later.